Hello and welcome to Jack Goes All In, a rambling about wrestling production. Today we are travelling down. It's the dreaded travel day. However, it's also Pro Wrestling Ceasefire Day, a show, a company that I'm so excited for. Probably the most excited that I have been, considering there's rumours that Zack Sabre Jr. vs. Kanji is on the card. I don't know if the rumours will come true, but imagine they were. I'm sat in the pouring rain. I'm about to get on my first train. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Let's get into the rambling. And let's do a cheeky little travel montage. Okay guys, I have checked into my little office for the next few days, yes. I have a pillow, yes, I'm sat on my bed. That's how small the room is. It's quite a nice room, to be fair, but it's time to discuss what I think will happen tonight. I have no proof of it being recorded beforehand, I guess. It's 3:51 right now when I'm recording this, because obviously I'm going to try and put the video out after I've been able to preview tomorrow's card, which doesn't have as much, so I'm hoping they'll announce a bit in a bit, and I'll have to record it when I get home. But here are my predictions for the matches that will happen. Of course, it's a mystery card. Starting off, I do think they'll do Kanji vs. Zack Sabre Jr. I'm going to get my hopes up, as is my right as a consumer, my boy Zack Sabre Jr. I think this is like Kanji's coming out party, even though she's already known as one of the best wrestlers. So I think, like, why not, like, get our hopes up? I mean, obviously she's got multiple title matches. She's got a title match tomorrow, got a title match Saturday. But tonight I think she should get that illustrious match against Zack. Let's make it 2 out of 3 falls as well, so that she can get a pinfall over Zack Sabre Jr. or British rounds of some kind. Let's go with that. Next up. Now, I've just scanned the Ceasefire card here and put together some matches I want to see, because I don't really watch or know or follow anything that's happened in Ceasefire in the past. I don't know if you're able to. We've got Sunshine Machine versus Mills and Joshua, because that would be fun. Chicago Desai versus Jordan Said versus Leon Cage versus Josh Holly versus Franco Fate. Bit of a fatal 5-way. Because I think there's only 4 matches on the cards traditionally, which, like, I'm sure they'll go long, but I'm hoping for a bit of something. It'll be a fun night out at least. And finally, on the card, I'm gonna stick Danny Luna and Mark Andrews of Subculture against Vivica and Jordan Breaks. On the way to Chamber 1 Pro Wrestling Ceasefire. Let's get going. The first match of the night was Sunshine Machine teaming up to take on Mills and Joshua. It's been a while since I've seen a Sunshine Machine match. Not a machine match or whatever they call themselves now in Rev Pro. But a proper, kind-hearted Sunshine Machine match. I mean, this wasn't either, because obviously Teeks did lock in a Now We Play half crab shot at Mike Loco, of course. But this was probably match of the night, and I think it'll be nominated for Match of the Weekend. It was an absolute clusterfuck of anarchy. I don't think the tag rules were abided to quite correctly. But of course, we'll blame that on the referee, as all good fans do. But yeah, there was some insanity in this match. No beach balls, so it wasn't truly a Sunshine Machine affair. However, a lot of fun, as you can see. Obviously, the two teams making their way to the ring. I was popping big time for this. I think Mills wrestling before Wembley is kind of crazy. I personally wouldn't have jeopardised my Wembley main event because of how insane this match was. But he is mental, and he's teaming with a man who's sicker than your average. So, good for him. Mills and Joshua did pick up the win with that lovely burning hammer slam thing that they do as their tag finisher, and a couple Nigel lariats. Good match altogether. Our next match pitted Aluna against Alexander Blackheart. Unfortunately, the only appearance of a Blackheart this evening. They also took on Franco Fate, and the main attraction of the show, I'd say, Mr. Hype, Kuro, straight from France. Hopefully not his last match of the weekend. A four-way encounter, which wasn't as high stakes as our tag match. You know, there weren't as many high spots, although there was a Tower of Doom spot. I'll give him that. Which, you know, think what you will about Tower of Doom spots. However, one thing you can't deny is that Kuro has a very cool theme song. That's right, it's a carnival when Kuro's around. However, a man who was not here to party was whoever the hell this guy was that crashed the show. I don't even want to know his name. However, his fate was very, very funny. And it's going to be even more funny in 7 times speed. However, this random man crashed the show shortly after we were due to have our ring announcer, who won the raffle, come into the ring, demanded to ring announce the next match, because he was injured a few months ago, allegedly. Again, don't know the guy, never will. Poor excuse for a human being crashing a charity show. However, he came in, and unfortunately, he was met with a shield bomb through a table. Also, he attacked Gio. I thought they were going to write Gio off, like Ricochet. Like Bron Breakker did to Ricochet all those years ago. But, no, instead, he got absolutely obliterated. Enjoy. Next up, the third match of our evening featured Leon Cage trying to stop the 7-0 win streak of Malik. Unfortunately, he did not on this night. The 2007 born superstar loses. I get to laugh. We all have fun. I'm still, again, born the same year as Leon Cage, a lot less successful, and I don't have a 5-star match to my name, but I am undefeated in a pro wrestling ceasefire ring, which he cannot claim anymore. So that's a win. At some point in this contest, Malik was invited to take the plunge by Leon Cage, but he did not fancy it on this occasion. And as the match progressed near to its end, we had a bit of a roll-up off between the two. Of course, a rope break force there. But Leon Cage was holding his own in this roll-up off. However, luck can change in an instant, and of course, you see him get flipped there. 1, 2, 3. Good night. I think he kicked out personally. Our main event of the evening then was a gauntlet match, but to crown who is the best in pro wrestling. Ceasefire. The first entrant was Kanji. The second entrant was Jordan Saeed, who led a conga around the ring. The third entrant was the Sunshine Machine, who broke a plate over the head of, well, Mambo broke a plate over the head of Teeks, but he was aiming for Kanji. Bo Bells got involved, and finally Jordan Breaks got involved. I think they didn't really need to run Kanji and Jordan Breaks back, would be my only thing. I would have inverted the card personally. Wouldn't have made much sense, but this was basically a glorified Jordan Breaks Kanji match, which they're good wrestlers. They got good chemistry. But I was hoping for some more silly bollocks. I was hoping we'd get Trent Seven coming out at number 7. But we only got 5 entrants. Maybe he was waiting at number 7, but he never got the call up. Show ended with Kanji hoisted up. Like I said, this is a breakout weekend for her. And what a card it was. Right then, let's preview tomorrow's, or today's at this point. I'm recording this at 1 o'clock in the morning, although you'll be seeing it at about 10 o'clock in the morning, hopefully, if everything goes well and Premier Inn's Wi-Fi doesn't glitch out on me like it's currently doing as we speak. I'll just have to use mobile data perhaps, but that's none the less, none the wiser, whatever you want to say. Let's get into my predictions. First off, the biggie, the one that they all care about. Money versus friendship, the franchise versus Sunshine FC. We now know the complete teams. It will be Brendan White, JJ Gale, Leighton Buzzard, Trent Seven, and James Ellis representing the franchise to take on the team of Sunshine Machine. Some of the best of slam ball history have reunited to fight against the evil powers. You've got Chuck Mambo, you've got TK Cooper, of course, you've got Shah Samuels. He may have never slam balled, but he's enjoyed watching it from the Sunday leagues to the big boys up at the top competing for the slam ball trophy. And he hates the utter woke nonsense that that the franchise have brought in by buying all the players. Trent Seven, of course, financing an absolute super squad similar to the UEFA Super League. I've heard these are just rumours that he is trying to find. He's trying to get in the ear of the National Slam Association to form a Super League. Not a big fan of that, but Teeks has also called on Jordan Breaks, a man who I don't think really slams too often. I haven't seen him. I would have personally called in that Michael kid from the Canadian leagues if I was thinking of slammers. And also, finally, the French superstar Mikel Oku. He gave a great interview last time. He's French for some reason in Right Cabaret. I love it. I love slam ball. I can't wait to see it. I am going to go with the heart prevailing here, and I do think Sunshine FC will pick up the win. Score prediction, if you're asking me, 5-4. Let's go for it, man. Let's go a high-scoring affair. I'm hoping for it. Next up, Joseph Sawyer, formerly Joe Gacy, takes on Nico Angelo. Now, he does have a split personality, which is quite fitting for Nico Angelo. I wonder if we'll see the spooky side of Joseph Sawyer, Joe Gacy, or if we'll see that Switchblade conspiracy style Joseph Sawyer from back in the day. I'm hoping for the latter, but I know it'll be a good match as the former Riot Cabaret champ takes on the hot new debut. If you had to pressure me, I think Nico Angelo continues he's been pretty. He's won quite a lot in RiCab, so I think he's going to continue with that. Next up, though, this is where things get exciting. We've got 2 women's matches on the card so far. First of all, Kanji challenging, accepting the open challenge for the RiCab women's title against Thunder Rosa. Of course, Thunder Rosa defeating recently Alexis Falcon, who calls herself the real champ. Isn't that a fun little tie-in by accident? But I do think Kanji will be victorious there. I'll be excited to see Thunder Rosa, see how she moves. I don't think I've seen her wrestle live, even though I've been to quite a few shows. But the match that I am probably most excited for, purely because I think she's really funny on Twitter, Nixie XS debuts to take on Aluna. Now, Aluna, of course, we saw yesterday, if you counting it, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Again, as I've mentioned, yeah, Aluna I really like. Nixie XS, I'm really excited to see how she actually wrestles. Because I don't think I've seen that much of her wrestling. I think she's just more usually talking about collecting bitches and such. So, should be fun. Also recently added to the card, the Bald Besties of Simon Miller and Spike Trevay, of course, contractual best friends, will team up to challenge for the Tag Team Championships against Subculture, the former Rock and Roll Dragones. That'll be a blast. And then, of course, what I assume to be our main event, the Riot Cabaret title, is on the line as Charles Crowley will delve deep into his big bag of small balls and pick a nation, and a wrestler from that nation can accept an open challenge for a world title shot. So that is all that we've got. I think I haven't given my last few predictions here. I think Kanji wins, I think Nixie XS wins, and I think Charles Crowley wins. There's my predictions. Oh, and also the Bald Besties are going to win. That's my bold prediction for the evening. But I think it'll be a ton of fun. I'm sure there'll be some more surprises thrown in there. Thunder Rosa might have a mariachi band again. Who knows? Last year we got, I'm pretty sure, didn't we get Scotty Too Hotty's son tag in with Scotty Too Hotty? So, you know, anything can happen on these shows. Anything will happen. Wouldn't it be fun if maybe, oh my god, imagine he draws Switzerland. Imagine Crowley draws Switzerland and it's Claudio Castagnoli and he gets eaten alive. Or imagine it's England and it's just a normal person, regular person. Yeah, I mean, it's a risky strategy from Crowley, really. Let's hope it's someone fun and exciting and from AEW, perhaps, if possible. But I'll see you tomorrow morning where I'll break down this card, preview the Rev Pro show, of course, and also, of course, tell you little tidbits from how my life's been going for the last few days. But this has been Jack Goes All In. I hope you have enjoyed. See ya.